Hello and welcome back to 2K15 Universe. I am Ditch and you are watching Payback 2013, the first ever Payback as a matter of fact. We are kicking things off with the World Tag Team Championship. In terms of like a road to an event, this has got to be one of the most one-sided builds ever. The Brothers of Destruction are set to defend the World Tag Team Championships against the Usos, who have not defeated the Brothers of Destruction once on the road to Payback. The Usos got this title match here tonight out of pure persistence and a little bit of respect from the Brothers of Destruction. Even Undertaker, in all of his mystery and all of his, I don't know what I'm trying to say here, but in all of what Undertaker is and what he's about, this guy has had to shake the hand, show respect to Jey Uso, because these guys will not back down. They want the World Tag Team Championship so bad, they will not back off, they will not stop persisting. They want the Brothers of Destruction, and no matter how many times they get knocked down, how many times they get beat, they keep getting back up and coming for those tag titles once again. Wrong video.
His tag team partner, representing the Brothers of Destruction, weighing 323 pounds, he is one half of the World Tag Team Champions, Kane.
I just realized I didn't edit the entrance video for Kane. Do they not have? That's not, because that's his modern video. Do they not have his old? Like, is that the Titantron video that plays when he comes out in the story mode? I actually don't remember. Unless I did edit it back when I first played this and I just don't remember. That would also be very likely. I messed with this game so much when it first came out because it wasn't something I was recording or streaming. Honestly, anything's possible. Shh. Gotta keep quiet for the pyro. Well, the World Tag Team Champions looking as ready as ever, and I have a bad feeling we all know exactly where this one is headed. Introduce them as the Usos, you useless fuck! Sorry. Anyway, so yes, the Usos coming out to challenge for the World Tag Team titles. And look, I want to believe in them. I want to think that tonight's going to be their night. You know, they had their little run back in Season 3. They got to work alongside their dad, Rikishi, for a little while. They've definitely wanted the tag titles for a long time, and that's why they've come back to the WWE. That's why they've come here to Monday Night Raw. Well, not necessarily here on Raw, but you know what I mean. They have really wanted to get their hands on Tag Team Championship gold together. It's an unfulfilled dream of theirs. I just don't know if these two have what it takes to beat the Brothers of Destruction. I'm sorry to say it, but I just don't know. I will say the last time they competed against the Brothers of Destruction, It was an elimination tag, that, like, we're talking specifically tag team matches. And one of the Usos was not actually eliminated from the match. They got disqualified for not leaving the ring quite quick enough. So, technically speaking, in a standardized tag team match, we don't know which team would win. But if it's anything to go off of the singles competition, the track record of these teams, we know exactly which team is coming out with the win here. And I don't know who is going to be able to stop the Brothers of Destruction if not the Usos here tonight. They seem unbeatable as a tag team. Big super kick there to the chest of Undertaker, and he gets right back up. So starting things off, Jey Uso against the Undertaker. Remember this past Monday on Raw, Undertaker raised the arm of Jey, shook the hand of Jey Uso, showed respect to Jey even in his loss. The Undertaker, who pretty much never shows a human side at all, who would never shake the hand of anyone, showing respect to Jey Uso, goes to show that this persistence, this unwillingness to ever back down from a challenge and a fight, wanting those tag titles more than life itself, it seems, that has earned the respect of at least one of the Brothers of Destruction. Brothers of Destruction have definitely had their hardships in getting to the World Tag Team Championship. If we could forget the road to WrestleMania, the history between the Wyatt family and the Brothers of Destruction, more specifically Kane, it all came to a conclusion at WrestleMania just a couple of months ago. Very, very admirable retention from the Brothers of Destruction back at WrestleMania. I still to this day don't really know who the good guy was in that situation, considering Kane's kind of responsible for exactly what happened to Bray Wyatt. I wonder if we'll see more of the Wyatt family in the coming future. They seem like more of an anomaly than the Brothers of Destruction. They seem to just kind of be around here and there, and no one really knows when or where we'll see them. Fans chanting that they want Taker, but it is Jimmy and Kane in the ring right now. We got 2 tag team title matches coming your way later on tonight. The longest reigning tag team champions in this series' history, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns, defend against one of the strangest pairings to get a tag title opportunity, Shawn Michaels and Fandango, who were paired together by the SmackDown general manager Paul Heyman. Won a contenders match, went to a no contest with the Shield just this past Friday night on SmackDown. Here tonight, that tag match also coming your way. Look forward to seeing exactly how that one will play out.
Jimmy Uso just timed that perfectly.
Kane taken into the corner. I gotta say, the Usos holding their own in this tag title match so far. I actually feel like this is more offense I've seen from the Usos than in recent weeks. It's almost like those titles being on the line has raised the ante. It upped the ante is the correct term there. It's really changed the performance of the Usos here tonight. And I think that's the thing, is like each one of these losses to the Brothers of Destruction, their persistence, this has been strength building for the Usos. A lot of people would look at this and say, these guys are idiots. They don't deserve to be here in this title match tonight. They haven't done anything to prove themselves. But what you fail to realize is, yeah, character building 101 right there. They have constantly set foot in the ring with the Brothers of Destruction. They have not backed off. And we're seeing that determination kind of come through in the ring with them here tonight. And it might lead to another loss, and I definitely have to say if they lose tonight, they are out of contention for the tag titles. Far out of contention, right at the bottom of the ranks, frankly. But yeah, it seems like it's definitely done something for them. I have not seen them hold their own against Undertaker and Kane in singles competition quite as fluid as they are in this tag team match. This one holding up there, Jimmy is my favorite sign, right? As Jimmy was staring in that direction. Isn't that nice? Sidewalk slam, down goes Jimmy Uso. Kane into the cover, and Jey breaks that one up. Sidewalk slam, normally a sign of the beginning of the end from Kane, but who knows in this situation how much more either side has to offer. Kane's still focused on Jimmy. Jey catches him from behind. Looked like Jay was going for a super kick there, but oh God, the viciousness in that backbreaker. But that is a little low blow from Kane there to try and pin Jay right in front of Jimmy. Going for a tombstone maybe, and Jay turns it around with a tombstone on Kane. Okay, all right, that would be one way to beat the Brothers of Destruction for the tag titles, but no.
Championship on the line. Kane with the excellent move to get out.
Real shift in momentum there. Kane into the corner. Tag made to The Undertaker is now Undertaker and Jay lock up once again. Shades of this past Monday on Raw. I mean, that's the thing, right? We're going to see a different game for the Usos tonight because they have to realize this is do or die tonight. They have fought and lobbied so hard for this tag title match. They've been given it out of respect. They lose this one here tonight. No more tag title opportunities against the Brothers of Destruction anywhere near in the near future. Ooh, assisted Samoan drop. DDT. Undertaker measuring and changes his mind on that one. Jimmy in a bad situation here. Last ride. Oh my God. That might be it. That might be enough. Jay getting into the ring. Very casual, very slow to break up the pin as you would be in such a high stakes situation. No reason to rush. Uh-oh. Oh boy. I think we're about to see the Usos take another L. Tombstone pile driver on Jimmy. Feet are in the ropes. Feet are in the ropes. And the referee acknowledges that. That has always been Undertaker's detriment, that tombstone pile driver is. Obviously, it's a lot of distance to take one man. Feet do end up in the ropes more often than not off of that move. Might be the only reason the Usos are still in this tag title match, though. Jimmy is absolutely worn out on the corner there as Jay takes back the spotlight. I would not recommend a tag. Okay, never mind. Jimmy and Jay working together here. And a splash off the top by Jimmy Uso into the cover. Where's Undertaker going? Covers Kane and the Usos! What? Holy shit! Oh my God! What a huge way to kick off Payback. I did not think it would really happen. Oh my God, that came so out of nowhere. The Usos, all that persistence, never giving up, never backing down, always wanting another fight, and it leads to winning the tag titles. What a way to kick off Payback. Holy hell. Well, the show carries on. Up next, US Championship is on the line. Ah yes, the US Championship. Well spoken, Jitch. Always one for paying attention. Nice ambulance. The only guy whose intro literally takes his entire entrance. Yeah, I completely messed up. This is the Hardcore Championship Triple Threat, which I spoke about this past Friday on SmackDown.
Introducing the challengers. Standing at 7 feet tall, weighing 425 pounds, The Big Show.
It's
Big Show challenging Ryback for the Hardcore Championship tonight alongside Mark Henry, a triple threat. And of course, there is a lot of history between the two challengers for Ryback here tonight, and that's something that I think Ryback needs to capitalize on. You know, this all started when the Big Show set his sights on Ryback's Hardcore Championship a couple weeks ago on SmackDown, defeating Curtis Axel, laying down the challenge saying, "I want your Hardcore Championship." Mark Henry then stepped up and said, "I deserve a shot. I'm better than the Big Show." And this really just keeps going on and on. I tell you, the saga between Big Show and Mark Henry seems never ending. These two cannot coexist. Here tonight, they both challenge Ryback for the Hardcore Championship, and as I mentioned just moments ago, it's that hatred between these two that might pay to the benefit of Ryback.
From Silby, Texas, weighing 412 pounds, the world's strongest man, Mark Henry.
Well, Big Show has held a lot of championships on SmackDown. He's a former World Heavyweight Champion, a former Intercontinental Champion, a former World Tag Team Champion. He has not held the Hardcore Championship. Mark Henry, a former European Champion and a former World Heavyweight Champion. He has also not held the Hardcore Championship. For Big Show, this would be the title that sets him over the edge as a Grand Slam champion. For Mark Henry, well, I just think Mark Henry wants to one-up the Big Show. He wants to stop him from being able to become a Grand Slam, and in his own right, he wants to carry championship gold again. Mark Henry, the kind of guy who could absolutely set foot into any championship division and be a rightful contender. And I feel like here tonight, that's exactly my problem with what Mark Henry is doing. He could be setting his sights on Money in the Bank next month. He could be setting his sights on the winner of the Intercontinental Championship, the winner of the WWE Championship match. But instead, he's focusing on trying to steal the spotlight from the Big Show and win the Hardcore Championship. So here we go. Now, unfortunately, and I do say unfortunately, I don't believe this is false count anyway, because there are only 3 types of matches in this game for triple threats. There is a normal triple threat, an Extreme Rules triple threat, and a Hell in a Cell triple threat. That's it. That's the only 3 types of triple threat matches available in this game. So, no false count anywhere, which means this match could go very, 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 very long if they get caught up on the outside for too long. Akebono! Can you show up the match, please? Well, anyway, yes, so this triple threat matchup, second of 7 matches here tonight. And I'd love to know what people think is going to be happening here tonight at Payback. I forgot to ask people to give me their predictions this past Friday on SmackDown, so I suppose no one will have done that. And you can do that in the chat right now, but honestly, I feel like you might as well just do that with each, you know, match as they're coming out for the match. Well, what a huge moment we witnessed just moments ago. The Usos winning the World Tag Team Championships. They really just kept going and going. And right now, by the way, speaking of one-upsmanship, I spoke about this before. Mark Henry and Big Show are trying to outdo each other. It seems like they're trying to outdo each other and beating down Ryback right now. He is just getting passed back and forth between these two. Back and forth. Oh, wow. Big Show coming with a cane. This is going to really be eating away at Ryback to be basically just kind of the middle man in his own championship defense. I really hope Mark Henry and Big Show can stop this war between them eventually. How long have these two been going at it? I think ever since Mark Henry beat Big Show for the World Heavyweight Championship, which was December, I think. About 6 months we've seen these two at each other's throats. Without World's Strongest Slam, I believe it was. Cover attempt here on the Big Show. Oh my god, that was close. It just dawned on me that was the world's strongest slam. Oh my god, Ryback showing off his strength. Gorilla press the Big Show is not something you see very often. And Ryback, that Singapore cane. And you know, Extreme Rules was something that I had not seen in a very, very long time in this series. I believe... Was it no title changes in Extreme Rules? Or was it one title change in Extreme Rules? I think it might have been one, right? Yeah, Daniel Bryan beat Andre for the Intercontinental title. I think that was the only title change on all of Extreme Rules. I'm curious to see if that carries on, or if Extreme Rules was just an exception and we get loads of title changes tonight. Big Show gotta be feeling a little bit, yeah, I was gonna say, a little prone watching these two both go for weapons on both sides of the ring. Grabs a chair to fend for himself. And Ryback grabbing the steel steps as Big Show and Mark Henry exchanging blows with that steel chair, Singapore cane, and showstopper. Ryback taking that set of steel steps into the ring. Pretty action-packed triple threat. One or two triple threats here tonight. Our main event tonight, a triple threat for the World Heavyweight Championship. Edge set to defend against both CM Punk and Triple H, who have been gunning for his World Heavyweight Championship. Oh my god. Big Show once again in a very vulnerable position. Center of the ring was two guys on the outside looking for weapons. And I guess they couldn't find any. Mark Henry taking it to the outside. And again, falls do not count anywhere. So this is now, we are in extremely dangerous territory now. We are in this match is never going to end territory, as these guys have found their fight to the outside. Ryback busted open. Back and forth, exchange of shots. Leg sweep to Mark Henry. Okay. Oh my god! Launching WMD, but here's what I was afraid of. It means nothing on the outside. A little square dance between Ryback and Big Show for a second there. If ever there was a time. Okay, we're going back into the ring. Ryback once again looking for a weapon. He's been having a hard time finding anything. And he still doesn't. Oh my god, they're going back in. They're going back in! Good! Big. Oh! Mark Henry barely even phased after having a set of steel steps thrown at him. Oh, down goes Mark Henry with the steel step strike. Steps playing a very big factor in this match, honestly. Oh god. Oh. Ryback, that was ruthless. Gorilla press. Oh my god. On the steps. Ah! Mark Henry busted open. Ryback busted open. Big Show, the only man standing right now. Right now. And Big Show gonna go for a butterfly. Okay. Oh, I think he might have fallen onto the steps head first. Because he landed a little rough. Mark Henry just throwing a sledgehammer at the face of Ryback. Yeah, there is selling in this game, but it's not quite there yet. It gets better. It's definitely better than 14, no doubt. Showstopper on Ryback. Everybody down. Big Show to the cover. Henry crawling over to try and break this one up. Couldn't make it in time, but Ryback able to kick out anyway. Great showing from these big, meaty men. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Choke slam to Mark Henry, but Ryback is right there. Right, he's dazed. He doesn't realize, and Big Show, no. Wait, what? I thought the referee called for the bell there. It looked like the referee called for the bell. I guess not. That must have been such a close call. Mark Henry going for the world's strongest man on the steps. On the steps. Ah! Cover attempt. And Ryback breaks it up. And we are in the everybody hits their finisher section of the match. Big Show is to his feet though. Shell-shocked. Center of the ring. Mistake made. Goes for the cover right in front of Big Show, who breaks it up. You can't just expect the other guy not to break the pin up. You have to at least try to take both men out.
Big Show cut down to size. I can't believe I just saw Show go down like that. He anticipated that move perfectly.
We have found the fight on the outside once again. Oh. Very awkward exchange there. I don't know what's going on with these guys. They really want to get something from under the ring, but apparently there's nothing down there anymore. I mean, I know why, but for the sake of commentary, I don't know why. Yeah, this is gonna be a long one. This terrible threat. This is gonna be a very long one. Under the table. Big Show laid out. Ryback takes Mark Henry back in. Stop it! There's nothing down there! That's going to lead to the finish of the match. One of them's going to be like staring under the ring at nothing, whilst the other two like finish the match in the ring. Please get back in the ring. Please don't spend too long out here. I'm begging you guys to get back in the ring. Okay. Oh. Big Show's back in. Henry punching the side of the ring. No, don't focus on Ryback. Get back in the ring. Big Show, no. Oh, God. Oh, no, we're in this section. No, 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 no. Oh, no.
Come on, put that down.
Wait a minute. Ryback's back in. Big Show following it. Mark Henry out cold. It is just Big Show and Ryback in that ring right now. Big Show, who pinned Ryback this past Friday on SmackDown. And all three men have returned to the ring. No weapons in sight. Just a straight up three-way fight as Ryback delivers one big move after another. Cover attempt on Mark Henry. Both men are down. Ryback retains the Hardcore Championship. I gotta give credit where credit's due. That was impressive.
And still the Hardcore Champion, Ryback.
He took down both men and then got the pinfall right after making sure both men were down. He took advantage of the triple threat situation and he came out the victor. Ryback has just defeated two former World Heavyweight Champions in one triple threat match, and he remains the Hardcore Champion as we move on. Okay, this time I believe the United States Championship is on the line up next.
Making his way to the ring representing Evolution from St. Louis, Missouri, weighing 245 pounds, he is the United States Champion, Randy Orton.
Well, tonight, Evolution have the chance to head back to Monday Night Raw tomorrow with the United States and World Heavyweight Championship. Triple H, the leader of Evolution, has told Orton, get the job done, take the trash out, and I'll do the same in the main event. I mean, this would really make Batista need to focus on a single, I suppose, the European title at that point, because obviously then they couldn't go for the tag titles. There's only 3 of them. But either way, Randy Orton, with the United States Championship in hand, set to defend here tonight against Sheamus in what I believe to be his 2nd ever title defense. His rivalry with Cody Rhodes now in the history books. Orton looks towards the future, and obviously being a legendary United States champion if he can help it. And so far, I think Orton has been pretty good, but obviously only 1 defense, and as long as he's had that title, is not a great start.
From Dublin, Ireland, weighing 267 pounds, the Celtic Warrior, Sheamus.
I like pointing this out because I think it's a very important little statistic that a lot of people don't know, potentially because they're first-time viewers, potentially because they just forgot. Sheamus holds the record for longest World Heavyweight Championship reign, longest World Tag Team Championship reign, and longest European Championship reign. I also want to point out that Sheamus has only ever won the World Heavyweight Championship, the World Tag Team Championship, and the European Championship. Every single title this man has held, he has made a record reign with. So I feel like Sheamus doesn't win the US title, because if he's going to make a record with that one, he's going to be holding that title for over a year. Why do they do this? I don't know if you guys can hear this as clearly in the video, but like there's like a humming. The US Championship intro has always done that. The world title matches, the Intercontinental, the Hardcore European, whatever else title I've used, never done that. But for some reason, the US one, the hum like stays. Only the US. You can look over the rest of the videos if you're really curious, but that's always been like that. I'm pretty sure in like 12, 13, 14, always did that. I don't know if that's a glitch or, I mean, it must be intentional, I guess, but it's just weird that it's only ever that one. It has to be intentional for her to have carried over that many games, right? There's no way they would have just not noticed for that many years, right?
Sheamus is one of my favorite WWE
Right.
success stories. If you look closely, you can find him as a part of security detail on WWE television segments during his European.
You can say that about a lot of people. A lot of people start out as security in the background.
Blasted his way onto the WWE's main roster.
Well, this all started back when Sheamus defeated Randy Orton in a non-title matchup. Sheamus has since lost to both Batista and Triple H of Evolution, but he does hold the win over Randy Orton, and that's what earned him this US Championship opportunity in the first place. 2 superstars that undeniably are former world champions and world championship caliber superstars. Think about the US Championship and some of the history this title has had. I'm really glad to see the way this title has turned around. You know, you look at the past, the first couple years of the US Championship, it wasn't great. There is no other way to put it. It just, plain and simple, it wasn't great. But I feel like the turning point, I've said this before and I'll say it again, it was when Drew McIntyre picked that championship back up, got those successful defenses week after week after week, and eventually lost that title to Rey Mysterio. Mysterio had a pretty short-lived reign, but Sandow had a great US Championship reign. Dolph Ziggler had a great US Championship reign, and Cody Rhodes had a great US Championship reign. But the one thing I will say is that a lot of the recent US champions have not been able to kind of go that little bit higher than the US Championship, if you know what I'm saying. And I wonder if perhaps that will be broken and Cody Rhodes will be able to step up in the near future. Obviously, a little bit of momentum lost for Cody Rhodes after he lost to Randy Orton in a rematch back at Extreme Rules. But, oh sorry, Backlash. But maybe he'll be able to bounce back from that in the near future. I mean, at the very least, there's some new tag team champions in town, and you know, Cody is tag team partners with his brother Goldust. Orton with that signature DDT as he goes for the cover. This will be a very short-lived match. Sheamus does seem to be struggling to find himself in this one. RKO by Orton. Goes in for the cover. That was a very short title defense, and that is oh, holy moly.
Here is your winner, and still the United States champion, representing Evolution,
Well, Triple H told him to get it done, and that is exactly what this man did. He came out here and he wrapped that one up real fast. Randy Orton still the United States champion as we move on to the next match of the night, the WWE Tag Team Championship match.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Tag Team Championship. On the way to the ring, representing the Shield at a total combined weight of 482 pounds, they are the WWE Tag Team Champions, Seth Rollins and Roman Reigns. And if you want to know
Well, I believe we continue to wonder how much longer history will be made by the Shield. The longest reigning tag team champions, I believe, of all time. I think they've surpassed Drew McIntyre and Sheamus' record as the longest reigning world tag champs, as well as, of course, being the longest reigning WWE tag team champions.
from San Antonio, Texas, weighing 225 pounds, the Heartbreak Kid, Shawn Michaels.
Well, I've mentioned this before, and it goes without saying at this point, but this is a very unusual tag team pairing. I don't know necessarily how well Shawn Michaels and Fandango see eye to eye, but the two want championship gold. Shawn Michaels is no stranger to being a WWE Tag Team Champion, something Fandango has never won. Actually, I believe Fandango only ever a hardcore champion for a very short period of time, from WrestleMania to Backlash. And now here tonight, these guys set to try and win the WWE Tag Team Championships from the longest reigning champions. They are definitely in an uphill struggle battle here tonight. But that doesn't mean they can't win. Just take a look at what the Usos were able to pull off at the start of tonight. Sometimes you just need that one opportunity to really show the world what you're capable of. Now, Seth Rollins, Roman Reigns, these are two guys that I feel are untouchable as a tag team. But I felt the same way about Undertaker and Kane. I felt like you're looking at two guys that just would not take a loss, and we were surprised by that, so who knows? Oh, we're getting the full Summer Rae entrance again. Okay. I mention this every time, but it's not every superstar on the WWE roster that says that their tag team partner is the women's champion, the top dog in the women's division. And it looks like Fandango's put in a little effort here tonight to match Shawn Michaels' attire. So I mean, that's a good sign of camaraderie from Fandango. You got to think this is a privilege for Fandango. I know this guy's he believes his own hype just a little bit, and obviously people don't help constantly rooting for this man as intensely as you all do. I know right now, if I was to look over at the live premiere chat, there's got to be at least one guy that's just losing their marbles at the sight of Fandango. And I get it, I understand it, but You know, I think he's well aware that he has the privilege of teaming with a former WWE champion, a former tag team champion, a legend in the wrestling world. Fandango has got an incredible tag team partner in his corner here tonight, and I'm very interested in seeing just what Fandango is able to accomplish with Shawn Michaels, if this is a one-off tag team or if this is a future of the tag division. What do you have to say about that, Fandango? Yeah, damn right. I wish Summer Rae had made the effort to match the team, but I understand why she didn't. It's a shame this is the only way we get to see the NXT Women's Champion on a big stage, but next season that will change. I assure you, next season that'll be better. We're just in a bit of a rough spot for the women's division right now. What a sight. And the next time we see this entrance, will Fandango be wearing one half of the WWE Tag Team Championships? I think there's a possibility. I think there's a good chance. Fandango and Shawn Michaels against Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. This is... If you'd asked me, you know, hey, you know, are you looking forward to that match? 2 months ago, I'd have said, what the hell are you talking about? But they have found their way to being a tag team, and they definitely flow, I think. Fandango really made an effort to try and look like the tag team partner of Shawn Michaels tonight. I don't know if Michaels even had any idea that that was something Fandango was cooking up or what. I don't know what these guys talk. I don't know what the communication between these two is, if there even is any. I'll tell you what, though, that is a much nicer looking gear than what Fandango ordinarily wears in this one. Neck breaker to Roman Reigns, and you can expect this one to go long, of course. It is a tag match. That is the standard. Following this, we've got 3 more matches here tonight. This is officially the midway point of the show. Up next, the Intercontinental Championship on the line. Daniel Bryan set to defend against Dolph Ziggler, who both these two are off the backs of competing on SmackDown just 2 nights ago. Ziggler taking a loss to Christian, whilst Daniel Bryan retained the Intercontinental Championship against Damian Sandow in dominant fashion. Is Dolph Ziggler ready to try and dethrone the man that he brought in? Dolph Ziggler says Daniel Bryan owes him everything. And we'll talk more about that later on. Speaking of the Shield, though, I wonder if this will be the last time we see Rollins and Reigns tonight. Obviously, they've earned the right to be in the corner of Dean Ambrose in the main event tonight, the WWE Championship battle between Andre the Giant. Sorry, not the main event, but one of the main events, one of the top matches of tonight. The WWE Championship, Dean Ambrose defending against Andre the Giant. Knee to the midsection by Fandango, and Fandango has really come into his own recently. I feel like he's been really making the most of this pairing and the opportunity that it has given him to show his worth. Take a look at SmackDown's main event. Fandango really went at it with the Shield alongside Shawn Michaels and Andre the Giant, and of course that match may have not seen a conclusion, but it could have been the Shield's first 3-on-3 loss if we had seen the outcome of that match. Who knows? Michaels calling for the tag to Fandango, who is just dominating right now. Fandango, okay, respecting that. For a minute, like Shawn Michaels gave up trying to get him to tag out, but he did. Michaels has got a lot to prove here tonight as a former WWE Tag Team Champion. Michaels has not held a championship since the very start of Season 3, I think. Did he even then, actually? I don't know the last time Shawn Michaels held a championship. It would have been the tag team titles with Triple H. That's definitely the last time Shawn Michaels was a champion, but I don't... No, because I believe Edge and Christian were champions for a majority of Season 3, right? Oh, no, Season 2. Let me have a look at the history here. I don't actually remember who Michaels and Triple H beat and how long they were champions for. I don't think it was very long. You're telling me. They beat the Misfits back in July of 2010. Lost the tag titles to Christian Tyson Kidd in October of 2010. Fuck off! Fandom with your shitty ads. Sorry. I like the wiki, but I hate Fandom. It's such a horrible website. Yeah, they only had the championships for 72 days. July to October. It's been 3 years since Shawn Michaels held a championship. And it was the WWE Tag Team Championships.
Seth Rollins finds a way out. And he's forced back in the ring. Shawn Michaels gets out of there. Nice move.
Well, I must say, I'm glad to see some more successful title defenses going on. I'm really happy to see that that seems to be the direction we're going in this season. It's a huge relief, because I definitely am not like, I don't like really long reigns, but at the same time, like, I don't like when they change every month. I don't like when an event comes around and you just know all the titles are going to change. And that's what every single one of these felt like in the last season. And several of the seasons before that. Unless I played the matches, it felt like, oh, okay, we're definitely going to see, like, several of the championships change every time without fail.
Rollins' career began as one of the most respected grapplers on the independent scene. Rollins then joined WWE and was crowned the first ever NXT champion. The world then saw him emerge as one of the top talents in all of sports entertainment as a member of the Shield. A textbook reversal. Can he follow up? Whoa, I didn't see that coming.
Real heated exchange between Michaels and Rollins here, and Michaels potentially gonna wrap this one up. Super kick. I don't know if he got all of that. It looks like he kind of caught him more on the shoulder with it. And Reigns very fast to break that pin up.
The offensive display by Shawn Michaels.
Bumping chests. Rollins now looking for a buckle bomb in his corner. Oh, okay. Very quick to throw Michaels in the corner off the back of that buckle bomb. Oh. Tag team assisted spear there by Roman Reigns and Seth Rollins. And oh! I don't think, Fandango is livid. I don't think he expected that to be the end. I mean, it was a spear. 3. It was a spear. So for anyone who's wondering why there's an ambulance in the entryway, perhaps you weren't watching in 2013, and I don't blame you, it sucked. John Cena and Ryback had a feud. Extreme Rules ended when Ryback, like, speared Cena through the entryway, and then they just kind of called off the match. And then at Payback, they had a rematch between the two, where it was, I believe it was supposed to be an ambulance match, and I don't really remember how that match finished. I think Cena attitude adjusted Ryback off the ambulance or something, or on the top of it, or something really shitty. It was a bad match. We move on. Up next, the Intercontinental Championship is on the line. Daniel Bryan, Dolph Ziggler. Here we go. Intercontinental Champion Daniel Bryan doing something not a lot of people do, and that is a back-to-back title defense. 2 nights ago on SmackDown, Daniel Bryan defended that championship against Damien Sandow. Bryan only won that championship a month ago from Andre the Giant. And he continues to impress. He continues to fight. Can he beat the guy that brought him into the WWE 3 years ago?
From Hollywood, Florida, weight 213 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
So back in season 2, Daniel Bryan was introduced for the first time by Dolph Ziggler, who was the US champion at the time, and had a very short-lived reign. I believe he got injured, if I'm not mistaken, and then Daniel Bryan kind of stepped up for him in the time being. These two were a tag team for a little while. They were carried over to ECW. They went their separate ways, and Daniel Bryan has clearly outgrown Dolph Ziggler, especially recently. Dolph obviously had a great reign as US champion last year. This time last year, he was still holding the championship. He went on to hold it until SummerSlam. And since then, he has not been able to capture a championship gold, and now he feels that he's entitled to a shot at Daniel Bryan's Intercontinental Championship because he brought Bryan in to the business in the first place. He says Bryan owes him everything. Well, this match is happening. Oh yeah, okay. I thought the humming was going to carry on there, and I was like, oh, never mind. I think I was wrong about the US Championship graphic, but no, it does stop. Yep. It is just the US one where it carries on for some reason. But yeah, Dolph feels that Bryan owes him everything. And Bryan says, alright, fine, you can have a shot at my title. The more the merrier. Bryan is a fighting champion and he's proud of it. And these two, with all of their history, competing here tonight for the Intercontinental Championship. This is the final match before our 2 world title matches here tonight. Up next, Dean Ambrose tries to defend the WWE Championship against Andre the Giant. He has not been able to overcome the Giant in any situation heading into tonight's defense. Will that play a factor in our main event? Sorry, in our SmackDown main event tonight. I keep forgetting it's not the main event. There is only one main event. Alright? And it's the World Heavyweight title match. Triple threat. Edge defending against CM Punk and Triple H. So far, only one championship changed hands as we reach the 5th match of the night. The Usos, the new World Tag Team Champions, and if that's anything to go off of the last event, that means that may be the only championship that changes hands tonight. Daniel Bryan became Intercontinental Champion back at Backlash.
And he's heading back in.
Who's headed back in?
Ziggler versus Bryan. 60-minute Iron Man match. Michael, I gotta tell you, I often say we have the best seat in the house. But if Ziggler's match idea ever comes to fruition, I'm going to make sure we're the first ones at the arena so we don't miss 1 second of that battle. I'm
now really pissed off that never happened. I don't even like hour-long matches, but for these two, I feel like that would be real good. The only problem is it would be who gets concussed first, most likely. Although I don't know, ever since they left WWE, they don't seem to have that problem much anymore. Then again, I don't think Bryan's really much of an active wrestler anymore. Like, I'm aware he's in AEW. I'm aware he's competing for the World Championship as of the time I'm recording this, sometime this month or whatever, but, like, I don't think he's that active anymore, to my knowledge. Dolph is. Dolph is the TNA World Heavyweight Champion right now. I love it. I'm very happy for him. Northern Lights into a cover here. And a kick out. Bryan with a big right hand and another one. Into the corner, and what's Bryan looking to do here? Doesn't matter. Dolph Ziggler reversal and another one. Knee to the midsection. Daniel Bryan. Okay, he's going up. Oh, flying goat, Maggle. Oh, flying goat. Diving headbutt. Is it enough to defeat Dolph Ziggler? No. Ziggler hanging on in there, but Daniel Bryan, he is relentless, and here it comes. Oh, he got him. It's over. That move wins every match for Bryan recently, and it's no different here tonight. I don't know what it is about Daniel Bryan recently. Ever since he started using that Busaiku knee, this guy's been unhinged. I think he just realized the yes lock was not winning him matches. Well, Bryan is still the Intercontinental Champion, and a huge congratulations to him on this outcome. Hard fought, well deserved, continues to reign supreme. As we move on, up next, the WWE Championship is on the line. Dean Ambrose, uphill struggle, no doubt about it. He faces Andre the Giant, one-on-one next.
The following contest is scheduled for one fall and is for the WWE Championship.
Here we go. Definitely one of his toughest challenges thus far, and this is a man who overcame Jericho and Austin in a triple threat at WrestleMania just a couple of months ago, and oh, I'm glad to see it. I am very glad to see Ambrose has brought back up here tonight. I was worried his pride would get the best of him. I was worried that Dean Ambrose would look at this situation and say to himself, I don't want to, you know, rely on others. I have something to prove tonight against Andre the Giant. But that's the thing, is this is not Roman Reigns and Dean Ambrose versus Andre the Giant. This is still Dean Ambrose against Andre. I imagine Roman Reigns is out here to keep Bobby Heenan at bay, to make sure that the manager of Andre the Giant doesn't cost Ambrose the WWE Championship. I knew that slime ball would be in the corner for this one. There's no denying. This is Bobby Heenan's biggest investment. This is the man that Bobby Heenan relies on to get his food on the table, his paychecks. Of course he wants to make sure Andre the Giant is the WWE Champion. And of course, now he's more in support of his man than he has ever been before. Heenan looks really strange in this game. I mean, I'm only seeing him from a distance, but his face doesn't look right. I don't think they did a very good job on Heenan from what I can tell, which is a real shame, because Bobby Heenan is probably one of the greatest managers of all time. Well, greatest commentators for sure. I don't know about managers, actually. I think it's just because I didn't really care for his era. I did not like the golden era very much. I liked it better than the new generation era, that's for damn sure. Holy shit. But, yeah. Andre the Giant. Are we about to witness this man dominate and become WWE Champion? This is something I've been afraid of for a long time, because if this truly does come together here tonight, who's stopping him? Honestly, no introductions. Classic Justin Roberts, always a letdown. No special introductions for our world title match. That is the most Justin Roberts thing imaginable. I hate that guy so much. So here we go.
Andre the Giant feeling the lockup.
Andre the Giant, Dean Ambrose, WWE Championship.
With the opportunity.
Rollins has beaten Andre. Reigns has beaten Andre. But here tonight we find out if Ambrose can complete the trifecta or if he will lose to Andre for what I believe will be the 4th time in history. Andre the Giant had a very rare occasion unfold in his favor. After losing the Intercontinental Championship, this man was told, you can step right up to the WWE title. You have proven your worth as a top superstar on SmackDown.
Sports entertainment.
You have nothing to prove.
Andre the Giant.
Oh.
Once he wraps those long arms around you, you really have to
Andre,
stop
a
broken
historic reign as NXT champion, a lengthy reign as Intercontinental champion. And here tonight we could be about to witness the crowning of a WWE champion.
Nice reversal there.
Right hand takes out Andre, but reverse. Oh! Ambrose speed is going to have to be his advantage here. That and his never say die attitude. The fact that Ambrose is the kind of guy to just endure punishment. Non-stop punishment. Float over neck breaker.
Especially when he leaves that gigantic hand-shaped red mark on his opposition's chest.
Oh man, you're right about that.
Andre,
His hand
ooh,
almost
scoop
the size of a
slam.
normal man's chest.
Throws
And
down
his
Dean
hand, that
Ambrose.
thing is huge.
This is our second to last match here tonight on Payback. I don't imagine the show's been particularly long, to be honest, but that's fine. They don't need to be that long. Of course, after Payback tonight, we begin the road to Money in the Bank, which is one of my favorite events. This year we'll be having only one Money in the Bank briefcase without a match, and it will be 3 superstars from Raw, 3 superstars from SmackDown. There's no telling who will be in those, as the qualifiers have not yet been announced. I'm sure we'll see our first one on Raw tomorrow night, though. Neckbreaker by Dean Ambrose. It's going to be very tough to single out, you know, with how stacked both the Raw and SmackDown rosters are. To be able to pin it down to just 3 people on Raw, 3 people on SmackDown getting an opportunity, that's going to be pretty tough. Another random lag spike. I don't know why these happen. I'm sorry, I just don't know. I do need to try running this in like a compatibility mode and see if that fixes anything. It's not terrible, to be honest. It's just every now and then.
And it's Dean Ambrose able to break free.
Ambrose. Oh, he tried.
And that was a hard shot. You know, Michael, Ambrose is so out there, attacking him first might straighten him out.
God.
I mean, you always have to be aware of the shield. When you see one black Kevlar vest, you know the other 2 are not far behind.
Well, so far, Ambrose has held his own pretty nicely against Andre the Giant. And Andre grabbing the leg of Ambrose there.
Dean Ambrose is just unstoppable right now.
You know, one thing that's kind of been a bit of a heartbreak for me is Big E. This man was the guy that dethroned Andre the Giant for the NXT Championship. He wanted to have a very lengthy reign, but it seems like since coming to SmackDown, he has been outshined. Had a hard time getting going. And here we see the move that has won Ambrose a lot of his matches, especially when it comes to defending the WWE Championship. Will he be able to force a submission out of Andre? I'm impressed he was able to get him in this position. And Heenan living on the apron. Andre is not escaping. He's not tapping out. He's just simply enduring it. And Ambrose smart. He goes for the cover off the back of that, but the referee still distracted by Bobby Heenan. Heenan may have just bought Andre a little more time in this matchup. Or maybe not. Ambrose. What is this? Ambrose. Ambrose, are you serious? Ambrose, finally they're using one. Ambrose going, he's thinking about it. Go for it, man. Ambrose diving through the ropes and he catches Andre the Giant. You love to see. I'm actually really glad to see. Hopefully, maybe that's an implication that they're just going to save those for pay-per-view matches. Wouldn't that be cool? Ambrose took a huge gamble there and it paid off, but unfortunately, it doesn't seem like it did enough damage. What is Andre trying to do here? Reigns, try not to get too involved in this. I don't think Ambrose wanted Reigns laying a finger on Andre the Giant. And Ambrose pointing, firing a gun at the face of Bobby Heenan. That was a threat. Gotta focus on the man in the ring, though. The challenger, former Intercontinental Champion Andre the Giant. Back inside the ring goes Andre. Dean Ambrose standing tall and goes for big chop across the chest, and there you go. Down goes Andre. Dean Ambrose. Kick to the chest of Andre the Giant. He has got the Giant down. Dean Ambrose looking great here tonight in this WWE Championship defense. I mean, I mentioned this earlier when the Usos fought the Brothers of Destruction. Sometimes that championship stipulation brings out the best in you. Oh, no. Oh, no. And Reigns, it's too late. It's over. Dean Ambrose gave it his all here tonight. And you know what? I actually thought for sure he had this one won. But in the end, the Giant has claimed the gold. Dean Ambrose had a spectacular 4-month championship reign, including a successful defense at WrestleMania that I think a lot of people thought the odds were stacked against him in. But unfortunately here tonight it has come to an end. Andre the Giant is your new WWE Champion, and this really begs the question, who is going to take that one away from him? As we move towards our main event, the World Heavyweight Championship is on the line. Edge defending his world title against both Triple H and CM Punk.
You think you know?
Here we go. This is it. Main event time. Oh god, the world title. Oh god. Oh no. Oh no. It's taking a little bit of a beating. Okay, note to self, remove entrance attire when making custom attires. It's not worth it. Sorry about this. I thought it would be nice for Edge to pay an homage to Christian earlier in the night by wearing similar colors, but I didn't realize it was gonna. Not earlier in the night, over on SmackDown. I didn't realize it was gonna do that to the World Heavyweight title. Like, I had a hunch, but I didn't know for sure. Oh well. Just no entrance attire when I change his. Got it. I mean, he can wear it, just not when he's a champion. I'll just have to bear that in mind for the future. Well, the game Triple H was initially set for a one-on-one encounter with Edge here tonight for the World Heavyweight Championship, a title Triple H has not held in I think just over a year.
And introducing the challenger, representing Evolution, weighing 255 pounds, the game Triple H.
Yeah, I believe it was about a year ago Triple H lost the World Heavyweight Championship in a Money in the Bank cash-in by Damien Sandow, who went on to hold the championship to SummerSlam. I think it was about a year ago-ish. Triple H looking to reclaim the World Heavyweight Championship here tonight in this triple threat match. I believe this would be Triple H's third World Championship, a former World Heavyweight Champion, the first ever WWE Champion. But obviously, there's one guy who's been a thorn in both Triple H and Edge's side, and that is the third man in this match, CM Punk, who has gone out of his way. God, the details on his chest. This game's graphics sometimes. For a game that's 10 years old, it's pretty impressive. Anyway, sorry, I got a little sidetracked there. Yeah, so this is going to be an interesting main event. CM Punk has claimed this is his night. This is everything he has worked for. And he's really shoehorned his way into this match. Oh.
From Chicago, Illinois, weight 218 pounds, CM Punk.
Well, here's a little something we haven't heard in a long time. Well, then CM Punk has said it, you know, his destiny. That's exactly what this match is about here tonight. This is huge. CM Punk, he has worked so hard for the World Heavyweight Championship. He had that huge uprising last year when he got that shock victory over Bret Hart. His championship reign was quickly brought to an end at the hands of Mark Henry at Hell in a Cell. Since then, CM Punk has persisted on getting another opportunity at the World Heavyweight Championship. He's got it here tonight. Can he overcome the odds? I mean, Triple H and Edge, this is no easy match for anyone in this one. Three undeniable top stars. We've seen two championships change hands tonight. The Usos, the new World Tag Team Champions. Andre the Giant, the new WWE Champion. Will we see a new World Heavyweight Champion? Referee unbent that championship. That's good to see. For Edge, this has got to be an imposing situation. You know, they say it way too often, frankly, if you ask me. But you don't have to be pinned or submitted to lose your championship in a triple threat. That is a nightmare situation if you're Edge. CM Punk and Triple H both hold victories over Edge on Raw, which is how they both got this opportunity here tonight. However, when competing in matches against each other, Triple H has overcome CM Punk. Triple H is definitely the one with the most momentum heading into tonight. And it's a shame to see Edge's momentum fall off a little bit after such a huge WrestleMania win over John Cena. And then even retaining against John Cena in a TLC match last month at Extreme Rules. But, you know, Edge, it was all about righting that previous wrong. It was about getting the World Heavyweight Championship back and finally getting a real reign as champion. I don't think he's going to be satisfied if he loses that title tonight. I don't think that's going to be enough of a reign for Edge. Yes, he got that huge WrestleMania win and he got a successful title defense. That's far more than he got in his previous title reign as World Heavyweight Champion, the 2 minutes or whatever it was that he held that title for. But I just don't think Edge is going to be pleased with what he's accomplished so far as World Champion if it ends this quickly. We saw one triple threat earlier tonight. Ryback was able to overcome Big Show and Mark Henry to retain the Hardcore Championship, but this is on a completely different level. The World Heavyweight title, the top prize of Monday nights. I can't even begin to predict who I think is going to win this. Like, statistically speaking, it favors Triple H. The guy's rarely lost a match this season, especially when it comes to singles competition. I don't think he's lost any matches since when it's come to singles competition. Obviously, this is not a one-on-one match. It's a triple threat, and that could be a huge factor in changing the outcome of this match. But I don't know. I just don't know who to predict. Well, the next time we come your way for a big event, it will be Money in the Bank. And you never know, one of these three men might be in that Money in the Bank ladder match. New WWE Champion Andre the Giant certainly sets the precedent for a potential title change again here tonight. I'm sure you can look forward to Ambrose and Andre's rematch at Money in the Bank, no doubt about it. Oh! Really donked that off the side of him. You heard that one in the cheap seats. Oh my god, Punk! Going crazy with the steel steps. There's no disqualification or triple threat. There can't be. Who would you reward the match to in that situation? You simply couldn't. CM Punk got these two right where he wants it. You know, a running bulldog would be really cool to see here, but of course no. That's not a thing. It would have been cool though. He did the corner running knee bulldog. Oh, I don't think he even does. I think he does a short arm in this game instead of the running knee. I mean, wait, what is it he normally? He does the running knee into a bulldog, right? Yeah, and then in this game he does a running knee into a short arm. But yeah, he still could have done it. It would have been cool, but obviously that's not in the game. It's not because he just didn't do it. Would have been a cool spot though. Spine! Oh my god! CM Punk is so lucky he missed those steps, and Edge trying to steal a pin off of Triple H's spine buster. It's a bit of a low blow. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Edge, you need to move and fast. Triple H, pedigree. Edge, get over there. There you go. Triple H looking to win the World Heavyweight Championship by pinning Punk. Edge made sure that did not happen. I should have changed Edge's elbow pads, by the way. That really bugs me. They should have been a little blue. That bugs me so much. Oh, tries that knee into the back of Triple H. Edge now. Triple H on his feet. Oh, no. Yeah, as I was mentioning before, it's nice to see solidarity across brands. Edge wearing a matching gear to what Christian was wearing on SmackDown this past Friday. A nice little nod to the fact that those two still as tight as ever. Constantly back and forth. Oh, spear on Punk, who has already taken a pedigree, by the way. And Triple H, the nerve of it all, to try and take the pin. Well, Punk, unfortunately, coming out on the short end of this one. Big DDT. CM Punk reversal. Rolls through on Edge. Triple H breaks that one up. Oh my god, I don't know what to tell you. Computer's running perfectly fine right now. Don't know why that happens. Tried getting to the bottom of it, simply cannot. No other game runs like this. It's just a 2K15 problem. DDT there by Edge. Brings down Punk. Triple H trying to take control of Edge for a second there, but once again Edge on the offense. The World Heavyweight Champion. A main event here tonight at Payback. Very interested to see how this one plays out and what it could foretell for Payback. For Money in the Bank. One guy I'm really looking forward to seeing what the future holds for him right now on Raw is the The man that Punk rivaled with last month, Booker T. I'm very interested in seeing, you know, how he'll bounce back. I know he took that loss to Punk back at Backlash. We haven't seen him really since. Obviously, we've got plenty of new superstars potentially going for that World Heavyweight Championship against JBL, recently returning to Raw after winning an EYS. I know he's got a while to go before he goes for the title, but still. Undertaker and Kane now, both able to compete for the World Heavyweight Championship again. You know, he's still got Batista as well as Triple H from Evolution. There is a lot of potential for the World Heavyweight Championship on Monday nights. DDT by Edge off the top there. Triple H with CM Punk down. Now would be a good time to hit the pedigree, but no. I feel like Punk is the one I've seen get the least amount of offense in this match thus far. Spinebuster again. I mean, he's taken a lot of big moves. Oh, boy. Punk with a reversal as Triple H is going for a pedigree, and Edge trying to get back in there. Go to sleep attempt there, but Edge breaks it up. Triple H, stop it. Another DDT by Edge. Triple H goes for the cover. Edge, don't. Okay. That's some 2K14 AI right there. Hey, Triple H, pin him. I want to lose my title real quick. That last season really made me hate 2K14. Go to sleep. But before he could even go for a cover, Edge with a scoop slam. Oh boy. Oh boy. World Heavyweight Champ Edge measuring. Triple H is back to his feet. It might be too little too late. Yeah. Edge, what are you doing? What are you doing? What are you doing? No. Okay. Whew. Why is he going so slow? Edge, are you okay? That would have been such a dumbass finish if Triple H had won whilst Edge was very slowly climbing the corner. I feel like Edge has been a little overlooked here. It feels like this has been a heated exchange between Triple H and Punk for the most part. Edge has seen enough. But again, these two continue to just shunt him out of his own title defense. What? What just happened? Either way, Punk going for a 2 count there. This has been a heated exchange between Triple H and Punk, but I understand that Triple H is bitter about Punk shoehorning his way into this. They understand that Punk doesn't feel Triple H deserves this top spot for one reason or another. Just personal opinion, perhaps, but I don't think there's any need for them to both be overlooking the defending champion in this match. You know, this guy main evented this year's WrestleMania. He main evented Backlash. He's main eventing here tonight. Edge has been the real deal as of late, ever since winning that King of the Ring tournament. And let's not forget who he beat in the first round of the King of the Ring tournament. It was CM Punk. Sort of a DDT. These three found themselves on the outside, and whilst this can't be the end of the match, it can certainly take someone out of the match. Oh God. We just got bodies on top of bodies outside the ring right now. Oh! Nice clothesline takes down Triple H. Edge lifting Triple H to his feet. What's he looking to do here? These guys are all very dangerously close to the barricade, mind you. I'm not exactly oblivious to the fact Edge has a spear as a finish. So being near the barricade is, it's not a good sign for his opponents.
Edge taking advantage of the situations that are given to him. Oh, Cole, look at that. Now that's how you hurt an opponent. And they get right into those steel steps.
Those steel steps have played a big factor in this match. Honestly, steps have played a big factor in a lot of tonight's show. Surprisingly, they've come up quite a few times.
Now back to the ring.
I say a lot. I think 2 matches, not that many. I think it was just the other triple threat as well. I think it was just the fact that I also recorded SmackDown earlier, and they came up in both of the 4 Sky Anywhere matches on SmackDown. Well, we've seen successful defenses from the Shield. Daniel Bryan, Randy Orton. Oh, Spinebuster! And Ryback. We've seen new champions in the Usos and Andre the Giant. Will we see a new World Heavyweight Champion, Triple H? Going for the pedigree. Punk is right behind him, though. I don't even know if Triple H noticed or can. Oh. CM Punk undermining the pedigree as he picks Edge up to his feet immediately, and Edge now taking the brunt of the offense here. And CM Punk, oh, he has gone for that move a couple of times here. He's not been able to hit it yet. Edge-o-matic into the cover. Triple H laid out on the ropes. Edge got him right where he wants him. Title successfully defended. Triple H was laid out on the ropes. There was nothing he could do about it. And Edge, oh my God, is still World Heavyweight Champion. You love to see it. And he's almost in disbelief. He can't believe he managed to survive. Edge, are you okay? The World Heavyweight Champion surviving one of the toughest set of odds anyone could have thrown against them. Huge congratulations to Edge for still being World Heavyweight Champion. And what does the future hold for Edge coming out of Payback? Well, time will tell, but I'll tell you what, Edge continues to be an impressive, successful World Heavyweight Champion. Thank you all for watching Payback. I'll see you tomorrow night on Raw as we begin the road to Money in the Bank. Bye-bye.